Hello guys, my name is Kenzie. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching today. Welcome back. We are going to be doing a little fall decorate with me in our kitchen today. Last year we renovated our kitchen. We live in a new build home, so it was very builder grade and it didn't have much personality. So we totally made it our own, and now it is the kitchen of our dreams. Today we're going to be doing some fall decorating, and I'm going to be decorating all of the counters and island. And I'm also going to be making a floral arrangement on our table as well. I'm also going to be decorating our floating shelves here in the kitchen as well. So we definitely have a lot to unpack today. Let's get into it. One of my most frequently asked questions I get is where my backsplash is from in my kitchen. It's handmade Moroccan zellage. I got this backsplash from Raya Tile. It's their natural zellage in the color natural white, and it is the 2x6 rectangle. Starting off with this little corner in the kitchen, I made sure to clear off all of the counters and everything, all of our previous decor, and get all of that off so we can start fresh and just have a blank space to work on. I'm gonna start with this medium-sized wooden pedestal that I got from McGee & Co. And I'm just setting that down as a guide to anchor in all of the decor that's going on top. Okay, you guys, this is our new find that I haven't showed you guys yet. I am so excited to share this with you. It is this taupe colored confit pot. I got this from a small shop off of Etsy. I will be sure to have her shop linked down below. Confit pots are actually from France, and they used to be used a while back to store different cooking fats and whatnot when you were cooking. But I decided to just use this as a kitchen crock instead to store all of my wooden utensils in. I wanted to add a little more touch of fall to this kitchen crock, so I'm using these maple leaf stir sticks that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just tying them onto a different spatula and tying a burlap string around them just so they can stay put a little bit higher up. These are really short, so if I were to just stick these in the crock, you wouldn't really be able to see them. Next, I'm adding my Alexander brass spice grinder, and then in front of those, I'm adding in these pumpkin salt and pepper shakers that I got from Anthropology. Our kitchen isn't the biggest and we don't have too much counter space, so I do like negative blank space in my counters. I don't like to fill up all of the countertops. I feel like it looks a little bit cluttered and it just makes my kitchen feel even smaller, just not practical for us. So I'm moving on to this little corner, and I'm gonna stack some books to act as a pedestal to put this lamp on top. I actually DIY'd this lamp. This is actually this green lamp from Hearth and Hand, and I just painted it brown. For this little corner, I wanted to do something different but also practical at the same time. So I'm gonna be stacking some cutting boards on this side of the wall. And I have so many cutting boards that we are using pretty much on a daily basis. Obviously the older, more rustic ones we don't really use, but I do love the way that they look and the character that it gives to my kitchen. I played around with also adding a pumpkin to the end too, but it just felt like it was a little bit too much that way. And I just like the simple, almost minimal look of just the cutting boards stacked together and then a nice, simple arrangement next to it. Next to the stove, I'm placing this pitcher that I got from McGee & Co. and this wooden candle holder that's from Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna place this right next to the pitcher. I like to use this as a little spatula stand for when I'm cooking so the mess doesn't get all over the counter. Over here, I'm adding this teapot. This is from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target. Very affordable. It definitely matches my kitchen with the creamish ivory color and then the brass hardware. I love this, it's so pretty, and I feel like it kind of just finishes off the stove. I'm gonna make this little arrangement to hang up on the rail to kind of mimic the look of dried florals. These are faux stems because dried florals tend to shed a lot, but I love the look of these, especially for the fall time. I have some wispy cream flowers, some wheat, and also some brown bunny tail looking sort of things in here. I love the airiness of this little arrangement. I love how neutral it is and how it just gives that little pop of fall, but it also doesn't take up too much room and too much space over here on this kitchen backsplash. Normally I have a little hanging basket over here on this rail, but I felt like it was looking a little too busy. So I decided to put the hanging basket over here on the pantry handle instead, and I love that look. It breaks up the white door perfectly. Also, a little update. I don't think I've showed you guys this before, but I recently got this rug from House of Noah, and it is the squishiest, most comfy, the best kitchen rug, you guys. It is so squishy, so soft, so comfy. It's the material that stuff just falls right off or it wipes right off. Super easy. I absolutely love it. I do have a discount code too for them. I will leave the link for this and also my discount code down below if you want to shop. We are going to come back to the rest of the kitchen in just a minute, but now let's move on to making our centerpiece for our dining room table. I'm using this woven pedestal bowl. I'm using some hydrangeas. I'm using some mauve Cosmo stems from Hobby Lobby. I'm using a whole bunch of different wispy looking stems, and I love how they're all different shapes and sizes and colors. My goal is for this to look pretty wild and whimsical, and I think I did just that. I decided to place this on one end of my table just to be a little different. I've seen some interior designers do this before, and I think it just looks different and cool, so I decided to do it, and I love it this way. I think it's way more practical for our family too, because there's only 4 people in our family and we only use one side of the table anyways. So now we don't have to move the arrangement every time we sit and eat. It just stays permanently on one side. It's different, it's cute, it's practical. I am here for it. I know we're celebrating fall right now by decorating inside, but at least for us, our outside still definitely feels like summer. Our backyard secret garden is still going strong, and it's all thanks to today's sponsor, Rainpoint. Rainpoint is this watering system that allows you to water your grass automatically and hands-free. It connects to an app via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so you can control the schedule and watering times from there. You can completely customize your schedule too. So like right now, we're not watering as much because the fall is coming up, but over the summer when we were watering almost every day, this was a lifesaver to keep everything nice and green. There's different ways to use this, but the easiest way is just to connect it to your hose sprinkler. This watering system is a great option if you don't have sprinklers already installed in your lawn. Plus, it's a lot more affordable too than to get a whole sprinkler system installed. You can click the link down below in the description to shop and use code Kenzie20 for 20% off. Thanks to Rainpoint for sponsoring and for keeping our garden alive this year. Now it's time to style our kitchen island. I'm gonna use this brown water pot that I got from Olive Atelier, and this ended up being a little bit too tall. I feel like it was blocking the decor behind it, and I didn't like that, so I switched it out for this shorter black one that I got from TJ Maxx a while ago. And I'm just gonna put a tea towel inside of it to add more texture with the linen, and I'm gonna layer in some apples, and then I'm just gonna put some stems in it. These are the same stems that I put in the kitchen crock and also in the floral arrangement to tie everything together. I played around with using different sorts of candles over here, but ultimately I decided I liked this little wooden pedestal with this ceramic pumpkin candle on top. Felt like the pumpkin is exactly what this little island needed. Another FAQ I always get are where these counter chairs are from. These are from CB2. I love, love, love these chairs. They are the most practical chairs in the world. You guys, we probably clean them like once every 2 weeks, honestly. Stuff just wipes right off of them. They're so easy to clean too if they do get dirty. I love how you can see the wooden detail of our kitchen island. I love, love, love these chairs. Moving on to probably my most favorite thing to style in this house, which are these kitchen floating shelves. For the top shelf, I decided to take this silver satin pothos and put it in this jar and then stack some pumpkins next to it. And then I'm just gonna take the vine of the pothos and wrap it in between the pumpkins and kind of tape it up to the backsplash so the pumpkins look more realistic, and so it kind of looks like the vines are coming from the pumpkins. I did this, and then I also played around with just using a whole bunch of pumpkins stacked on top of each other, and I like the way that looks too, but I'm very curious to know which one you guys like better. Do you prefer the vines in the pumpkins or just the pumpkins by itself? Let me know. To break up the lighter backsplash in the middle a little bit, I'm gonna add this picture with this dark brown frame, and then I'm just gonna add some kitchen sort of accessories to the front of it to dress it up a little bit. I'm including this gold spice grinder to match with the other one on the countertop too. And for the bottom portion, I'm just gonna put this one arrangement here to make a statement. I'm actually gonna be coming out with a video of different shelf styling ideas here in the kitchen very soon. So be sure to stay tuned for that video where I will give you tons of different styling inspiration for the kitchen and the floating shelves. If you are new, I'd love for you to consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're truly the best. We will see you in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.